What's up, guys? It's the Amateur here, Escape Your Cubicle. We're out here at Red Rock National Park doing a pickup. And huge lines to get in today because it's perfect outside. It's sunny, partly cloudy, 64 degrees. Looks like there's an emergency vehicle trying to get through here to get into the park. They should have an emergency lane for these guys to get in so they don't have to go through this. See them coming up here. So yeah, probably someone's had an incident up in the park. I mean, there's mountain climbing, there's rock climbing. People climb up the face of these rocks out here in the distance. I'll get a little bit of video out here when I get up here. But I'm coming in to pick up my Uber passenger. What's this guy doing over here? Hang on. Basically, he just pushed a bunch of cars through that without having to stop or pay at the gate. So I don't know. Maybe because he wanted to clear the line real quick for the emergency vehicles. I don't know. How's it going? I'm picking up my Uber guest.
Okay.
Thank you.
In a half mile, proceed straight on Red Rock Scenic Drive.
All right, so this time we're actually going all the way up into the park because I gave my passenger a call to confirm they're going to be up there and which sign, which exit we're going to be looking for to try to meet up with them. And it's going to should be a long Uber trip, which is good because, and I asked them where they're going. They're headed down to the MGM Grand on the Strip. So, and this loop alone is about a 13 to 15 mile loop starting right back there where we just came in. So and the speed limit, as you can see right there, is 20 miles an hour. So this will take us quite a while just to get out of the park.
Red Rock Scenic Drive.
Be quiet, I'm talking. So yeah, this will take us a while to get out of the park. Hopefully, if we find our passengers, hopefully we will. And that'll be a nice long paying trip. So we'll see what we make out of this trip. Once we pick up our passengers. If we don't pick our passengers up, we're only going to get a max of a $4 cancellation fee because right now, as of the time of this video, that's all you get when your passenger cancels or if you get to where they are and you can't pick them up. So it's going to be a big waste of time, but we'll make $4 out of it for about 45 minutes of work. So hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we'll find them here. And they're about a half a mile away up the street, up the road here. And we'll be on our way to the MGM Grand down on the Strip then. So we'll keep it going, see how it goes. At the end of this video, I'll show you guys how much I made from this one trip here. See how it goes. Sure is pretty out here today, though, man. Perfect day to be up here hiking. Whatever. All right, so yeah, guys, just dropped off, picked up those guys over at Red Rock Park, and we had to do the whole loop all the way through the park, which was pretty good. It took us almost an hour. I think it was about like 50 minutes to complete the whole loop and get all the way down here to the Strip. I just dropped off those passengers over here at the MGM Grand, and now over here on the Strip, but I'm freaking hungry. I gotta go get something to eat. I don't know what I'm gonna eat yet, but probably not IKEA. I've been doing a lot of IKEA. I'm always doing a lot of IKEA. IKEA is good, but because they got a lot of options. I think so anyway. They have like the wraps. They have a lot of healthy options. The wraps, I get like the veggie balls, which is like meatballs made with all kinds of different vegetables. They look and taste like meatballs, believe it or not. Like the consistency is like if you cut through a meatball, it's the same. They got the same seasoning as like your meatballs would have, so they taste good, they taste normal. You might not even know it if somebody didn't tell you, but anyway, you get rice, you get meatballs, you get like a thing of seasoned vegetables, and I do that quite a bit. where I get like the big Mediterranean wrap, which is really good also. So yeah, trying to eat healthy all the time, trying to be mostly vegetarian whenever I can. Only time I'm not is like if I have eggs for breakfast, man, that's tough to give up. I love eggs for breakfast once in a while, breakfast burritos. So anyway, going on a tangent. I am down here. We're leaving the strip, so I'm gonna head somewhere and get some food. But I think this is just gonna do I was just putting out a quick video real quick. I'm trying to do more videos because my consistency of putting videos up on YouTube is not very good. I admit that. I want it to be more, but there's just so much. I'm doing a lot. I'm staying busy. Actually trying to cut my Uber driving down so I can. We're gonna run a light here. It looks like. Well, it's a yellow-orange light. Trying to cut my Uber driving down so I can work on side hustles, other side businesses that I'm getting going. So I'm going to start listing those soon. As soon as they're ready, as soon as they're live, I'm going to start posting up on those. So you guys can go on there and check them out and talk some more business soon, hopefully. But yes, my goal is to get more videos up too. So I'm trying to balance all this stuff, trying to balance it all out, balance life. Balance Uber driving, paying my bills, doing the side businesses, and there's just a lot of different things going on, and it's hard to balance all that stuff out with your time. So one thing, like, I'll do a video on soon, but my neighbor's place, somebody tried to break into my neighbor's place yesterday. So it's scary. There are quite a few break-ins around Vegas, and you just got to do what you got to do to be safe. So I'll do a video about that and steps that I'm taking to be safe. And it's just scary going out during the day because a lot of break-ins happen during the day because the people know most people are not home during the day, so then they try to break into your place. And man, it's just like enough stuff going on without these clowns running around trying to break into your place. So I'll do a separate video on that hopefully soon coming up. So I can't do everything at once. But I want to try to do a video like every other day. So maybe shorter videos, because then it's easier for editing time. Because the editing time, when I do like a 15-20 minute video, man, the editing, it doesn't seem like it's a lot, but it's just a lot because you're cutting some of the stuff out. All the stuff you guys see is the final cut of the video. There's a lot of times where I'm talking to the camera and ranting more than I already do in my videos that I upload to YouTube, and I have to edit them and cut them down and splice stuff together, because if I have the radio on in the background, Uber will flag the video for copyright infringement, and then my video will get taken down, so I have to edit out the sound from the background sound. And you don't think of all this stuff when you're recording, so there's just a lot of editing. That's the bottom line. It takes a long time, so I gotta do smarter recording, shorter videos that I can just splice together quickly and spend less than an hour editing these at night, because a lot of times it take me 2 hours to edit a video, and then you gotta welcome to Las Vegas sign. You probably can't see it, I don't know. It takes a long time to, after you upload the videos, then you got to process. You run a processing thing. That takes another 20, 30, 40 minutes. Then when that's done, you got to upload the video to YouTube. You got to put in keyword content. You got to pick your thumbnail. It's just all time consuming. I love doing it. Don't get me wrong. This is not a complaint whatsoever. I love doing it. It's fun for me. Whether I'm getting a lot of subscribers or views or anything, it doesn't matter, you know. I like doing it, so I'm going to do it. It's the process, not the end result, that you have to enjoy about life, you know, whatever it is. That's what the whole escape your cubicle concept is about. It's about, don't do something that you dislike and it takes up a lot of your time. You know, if you hate your job, if you don't like your job, I'm not saying walk out and quit today. You know, you got to be responsible and pay our bills, but start acknowledging that and start having an internal dialogue with yourself about what else can I do? What do I enjoy? And is there a way I can start looking into turning that into a job or a career? Even if I'm taking a pay cut, trust me, if you're miserable, there's a scale here. The more you hate your job, the more willing you should be to take a lower paying job that you enjoy. You know, if your job is like, it's not the greatest job, but I don't mind it, and I make decent money to pay my bills, and I can still go out and have fun, then maybe changing jobs or quitting your job or changing careers isn't for you. But if you really dislike it and it's miserable and you wake up thinking, man, I don't even want to get out of bed because I got to go to this job and I hate it and the people suck, if everything sucks about your job, you really need to do what you can do to start coming up with your escape plan, I call it, to get away from that job and do anything else like I said, don't worry about what friends and family are gonna say. You know, like, you might be happier working at Target making $10 an hour than at your 20 or 30 or whatever dollar an hour job, if you can swing it with your bills. But what it comes down to is cutting expenses down, right? It might be better to cut some expenses down. Get out of that expensive car, get a hoopty, get a cheaper car, whatever you got to do to cut some expenses to allow you to have a job that you don't stress at and that you don't hate, because that is so bad, man. I've been there. I was doing it for my whole life pretty much until a couple years ago. So, and believe me, it is such a nice feeling waking up. And no, I make like half of what I used to make, okay? But guess where my stress is? It's much lower than half. My stress is like 10% of what it used to be, because I've cut a lot of expenses as much as I can, and I'm always trying to look to cut expenses further. And yes, I'm trying to earn more money, but I'm trying to do it on my terms. I'm trying to start some side businesses, and if I want to take a part-time job on the side, I can do that, because right now my daily schedule is I don't have one. I do what I want to do when I wake up. I start when I want. If I need more money, I need to be hustling and waking up earlier and driving more hours. Okay, for right now, that's how it is. But I'm going to have some other streams of income, and that's your ultimate goal, should be to have multiple streams of income, not just a job, not just Uber, not just whatever your current income situation is. You always should have some other streams of money coming in from one way or another. It doesn't need to be a lot, even if it's an extra $100 a month. If it's consistent, and if you can bring in that extra stream of income, man, that is, because then you just need, like, keep adding those streams. Imagine if you had a stream of income that gave you an extra $10 a day. Well, now start getting more of those. Start looking for them. If there's one, then there's more than one, right? My goal is to have about 10 or 20 streams of income that each give me a fairly consistent $10 a day. Right there is $100 or $200 a day. So it's possible, guys. It is possible. Don't deny yourself. Don't tell yourself, oh, this is just, there's other people doing it. This is a scam. They're internet scams. People can't do this stuff. You can do it. All right? We're going to do it. I'm going to do it. You got to be motivated. You got to be positive. Don't let haters and family and friends tell you it's a scam, it's not real, you can't do it, because you can do it. All right? You can be positive, and you can achieve something as long as you, step one, believe in it, and step two, start taking action on it. All right? Those are the things. These bastards shooting rocks all over my car. These freaking big trucks, man, I hate them. These guys right here. Oh, man. I hate that stuff. I know it's a necessity, but those guys, I already have my window shield chipped and cracked. In my last video, I don't know if I put it in my last video, I can't remember, it's been so long, but my window was cracked. I had to get that repaired because these bastard trucks shooting rocks and gravel all over the place on the freeway. Alright, I'm on, like, I don't know what's going on here. I haven't had too much coffee, but I'm just on a rant, I'm on a ramble. This was going to be a quick video, and now it's not. But I'm passionate about this, man. I believe in it. You got to do something that you don't hate in life, okay? There's a million jobs out there. I know you can be stuck for a while. I was stuck for years and years. But I got a mentality. I was stuck in a mentality that that's what I had to do. And no, you can start growing something on the side, all right? You can start working on it. And instead of sitting in front of the TV for 2 hours, all right, take a 15-minute power nap, drink a Coke or a Pepsi, or have a shot of espresso, whatever you got to do to wake up a little bit and work on something, even if it's an hour a night, okay? Just lock that time in your mind, put it on your calendar, whatever you got to do, 1 hour a night, and focus on doing research. And just, you know, it doesn't even have to be every night, but make it a schedule so you get into a habit of doing it, all right? Like 3 hours during the week, 4 hours during the week, a few hours on the weekend. Cut some social time out. If you want it, you can have it. That's my point, all right? You guys, anybody can get whatever they want as long as we put in the time and effort. No one's going to hand it to us. No one's going to gift it to us. So, hey, I'm sorry. If you guys don't like the rant, if you like the rant, that's cool. If you don't, this is the stuff I believe in. And I'm trying to, at the same time as making this video, I'm motivating myself, you know, to cut my personal laziness time down, because we all have a certain laziness threshold. Probably because I watch Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V. Check him out on YouTube, man. He is really inspirational, motivational. This guy has the energy of a 20-year-old, and he's in his 40s like me, but I'm trying to feed off of his energy, and man, he just goes and goes and goes, and he loves it. And just like, I know the feeling when you're doing something that you love, it's not work. You just want more and more and more of it. And it's not about the money, it's about loving the journey and about loving the path and what you're working on. So with that, thankfully, you guys are saying, thank God he's done. Okay, if you made it this far, wow, you know, maybe you got something going too. You got some energy or some motivation going. So get out there, make something happen. It doesn't have to happen overnight. We've got to have patience. We've got to stick through with it. Don't try something a little bit and then quit, you know, stick with it. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to cut myself right now because I'm just ranting forever and ever and ever. This video will be like 5 hours long if I keep going. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all my subscribers and my viewers. I love every viewer and every time you guys watch a video, give me comments, positive, negative. I love the feedback, man. Love hearing it. Thanks for subscribing. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Sooner than later.
If you're too careful, your whole life can become a fucking grind.